Alright, well I'm back from the car boot, and I don't often go to the car boot, but to celebrate I've got myself a can of Chava Pop. It's so nice, and the reason why I'm drinking this is because Pally-Poo Bondi's here. I don't know how well you can see how red and burnt I am, but I am incredibly red and burnt. So what I'm going to do is go through what I got. I'm miles away. I'm 20 miles away. I'm going to go through what I got and how much each, not how much each thing cost us, but just sort of what the price point and what I got for the price point. So first of all, here's a piece of plastic. Now the eagle-eyed viewer will see what it is. What it is this cost me nothing. And you're probably thinking it shouldn't cost you nothing because it's a piece of plastic. What it contained is these 5 Moshi Monsters. They are the pirates, the one that comes in a little treasure chest. And each one you get a special gold one in each pack. So I got all them 5 for free because the guy had like very little left on his stall. I see a stall basically just to get towel on the ground in the grass. And I was like, how much do you want for the toys, mate? And he's like, I don't know, like 20 pence or something. So I didn't have any 20 pences left. So I asked my wife to come over and he just went, just take it. So I thought, great, I love you. So free, there you are. Good start. Then we'll move on to the 20 pence section. Here is Prime Cyberverse Starscream. Now, it was in the box. And it wasn't even toys in the box, just random stuff. And I picked them out and he didn't have his legs attached. So I thought, that's a shame. Rummaged round, found one leg. Bit of hope. Rummaged round, found the other leg. So kind of gave him to the lady in my hand in pieces and stuff. And was like, how much? And she was just like, God, I don't know, 20 pence. So I give her 20 pence and I have a Cyberverse Starscream. So that's pretty cool. Happy with that. I'm going to try and stand them all up so you can see what I got. Stand up. The other thing I got for 20 pence was this Imaginext Bane. That's pretty cool. And finally, the last thing I got for 20 pence. Other stuff I got, by the way, I did get for like less than 20 pence, but they're in like bulk lots that I paid more than 20 pence for. Is this Ben 10 figure. There was another person selling this figure, or this character, in a bag that they wanted £1.50 for, and I was like, you kidding me? £1.50 for a Ben 10 figure? I'll take this one for 20 pence off somebody else, though. I don't think they wanted me to take it for 20 pence, but that's how much I paid. 30 pence now, and I got these two for 30p, so technically 15 pence each. This is a Little Lasket TIE Fighter pilot, not TIE Fighter, clearly not a TIE Fighter pilot, X-Wing pilot, and the best Playmobil toy you're ever going to find is the monkeys. So, pretty chuffed of getting them two for 30p. They probably will just end up in a pile. And then, I didn't really want to sort of pay 50 pence for this, but it was the first thing I picked up when I went in, just to kind of try and get the ball rolling, and it was 50p, so I don't even know which one it is. Which one is it? I don't know, Glen or something. And the other thing I got for 50p, I don't think this is going to fit in, is this. Look at that. I'll have to go mobile, look. Boom. It looks like some kind of Predator rip-off thing, and it's kind of all kind of gooey, soft, kind of softish. And look, it's electronic, and you press the switch on the back and it makes all sorts of noises and stuff. Cool, huh? You can look through that bit too, look. So that's pretty awesome, 50p. It says 1993, I'll have to do a bit of research on that because I have no idea what the hell it is. It's probably some knockoffy thing, but what the hell. It looked pretty cool for 50. I couldn't believe it. I was like, how much is the toys? And she's like, 50 pence. I was like, done, woman, done. Right, now we'll move on to the pound section. So, a lot of the stalls tend to sell things like, 4 things for £1, 2 things for £1 type of thing. So this one was I think a 4 or a 5 for £1. So I got this Katsuma big Moshi monster. This one Diablo or something in it, or Divu, I don't know. The band loves Moshi monsters, so I just kind of grabbed them. Lotso Huggins, the kind of smaller, oh god, like the mini hero type things with the get rid of that monkey. And finally, Coco Loco, ultra rare Coco Loco. Absolutely love Coco Loco, so I'm pretty chuffed to get him. And then this one was, I think, 4 things or 5 things for £1. Must be 5 things because there's 5 things here. So I got this rock, finishing moves rock. Absolutely love the finishing moves. I don't know if I have this guy, so I figured, since I was getting them like lumped in with a bargain bundle thing, I would pick them up just in case. So that's pretty cool. These, which at first I thought were possibly Z-Bots, which I don't think they are, but they are pretty nice. They've got wheels and stuff, and their arms move. And finally, and it's got stickers on, which is a bit annoying, but a Rubik's Snake. Now, I saw one of these in the charity shop for £1 a while back, but this is the bigger version, so pretty chuffed for that. So that can go over there. Yes, Henry's awoken, so the lovely Debbie McGee is going to find him out. Now, went over to this guy, and it was one of the last ones I went to, and it was like a bit kicked in. And I was like, oh, how much are the toys in the box? And he's like, oh, I don't know, 30 pence each. So obviously he went, well, will you do 4 for £1? And he's like, aye. So I had a rummage through the box and picked up this Extreme Ghostbusters. I can't remember her name, but they also had Egon as well, so that's really cool. Pretty chuffed for that one. They did have the black guy, or coloured guy, whatever the most acceptable term of calling them. Digging yourself in a hole now, Polly. Basically the black guy. But he had like no fingers and stuff, so I was like, nah. And then this guy from Captain Planet, God, he's gone black on his name, but he's the Heart. I think this is supposed to be Kurt Russell from flipping, what was it called? Stargate. The guy from Titan AE. And finally, this thing, which I believe is possibly Power Rangers, although I don't recognise it from Power Rangers, but it totally reminds us of Cygil, or whatever he's called, from GoBots. So I kind of picked him up for that. I do believe he combines with other things, but he just looks pretty awesome. So picked him up, and I got all of those for £1, because I just kind of grabbed them all together and just went, £1, mate. And he was like, aye. So, and then onto this, which kind of one of the worst purchases of the day, I think. There was a bucket for they were like, oh, 2 for £1, and I saw that in it. God, for the life of us, I can't think what it is. Is it something like, my wife seems to think it's Rainbow Bright type of thing. I don't think she's half wrong. It does say 86, something, Milton Bradley. And then there was this Burger King Bart Simpson, which I think he's pretty cool, daft Bart Simpson. So that was £1 for them too, so ouch, that was a bad one, but what can you do? Some things you win, some things you lose. And then £1, I got these 3 Morphers for £1, so there's that one. There's this one, which clips up, you got mail, I'm texting you now. And then this one, which, no, don't know what that one's from, it's Rigabigajibit. And then £1, there's a couple of these got, there was a guy selling like all sorts of stuff, and again this was kind of right at the end, and there was this sort of small buckety thing, and I was like, oh, how much is this stuff in here? Thinking it would be 10, 20 pences type of thing, and he's like, you can have the whole thing for £1. So that is the contents of these 2 black bags, little black bags, so I will do later on show what's in there. He also had these kind of like clear bags that he was wanting 50p each, which you will see there's a marmot in there. Or 3 for £1, so I just grabbed 3 of the bags, just, you know, for it's kiddie fodder. This is the stuff my bands will basically just get to play with and smash up and stuff, so that's all good. And now we're getting onto the more expensive-y stuff. So there's a guy had a load of Transformers, sort of Cyberverse-y, legendary ones, but they were like the movie ones and stuff. And he was like, oh, they're £1 each. And I just, obviously after I stopped laughing at him, kind of was like, oh man, I'll give you like £3 for the lot. And he was like, no, £1 each. And I was like, the one that I did like though, that was there, was this one, which I believe is some version of RC. And I kind of thought, well, I would probably pay £1 for that, but, you know, I don't like to kind of walk away with just one thing for £1, man. So I basically kind of begged him a bit and got both these for £1.50. So pretty happy enough for that, and police car too, so pretty cool. £1.50, and then we are on to the next bunch of things, which this lot all came to £3 type of thing. So I'm gonna just